formative, yes. But I remember watching it and just like not realizing because like at that point I was a massive Sandler fan from his movies, and then realizing that like, oh wow, here's somebody who took the things that were so awesome about him and funneled them into this other form of expression. And it's like hour and a half. It's just like race through this. And it's so filled with characters, and it's just. But you really, at the same time, you live and you understand this guy. And it was just like, for me, it's like I feel like it's my duty, because like after Uncut Gems with Sandler, like you got to pay respect to the first, which is like Punch Drunk Love. And it's like the performance that he got with Sandler that Paul does, and it's really just fantastic because, again, it's using his strengths but also his vulnerability, his beauty, his sweetness, and Sandler's just so good in this movie. Yeah. It's funny. There's so much love in this movie. Yes, I literally just texted Sandler a picture of himself as Barry Egan, being like, "This is the greatest," and because it's like it really is, and like the blue suit in Gems is from Barry Egan. That's like where that comes from. Like
nice.
It was subconscious. We're like, why does he look so good in a navy, like in a bright navy blue suit? And you're like, oh yeah, that's why. It's because it's imprinted into my brain. There's a lot, that like you can't help but be inspired, and it's so beautiful, and the way the camera moves is unreal. And again, the way that the camera's moving is something that, like, when I watched it again, it was just like, it's so deliberate, but at the same time, it's like it's still catching. You still feel that it's trying to catch up to people, And it's the two things are working together to make you feel something as an audience,
Yeah.
This is me. This is how I win.
I can't even believe that existed in that period of time.
Dugan's great. I don't know if it does come back. He's absurdist. He's like he's kind of like a Jerry Lewis in a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like he's he's peculiar in a very original way, which makes his characters work in movies, because like in a movie you're like, oh yeah, we can suspend disbelief and we can get into like the beauty of Happy Gilmore is that he's a hockey player.
Well, he's always so grounded. That's like we were just like looking at some things, and the scenes are so insane in Happy Gilmore, and yet you totally believe, oh yeah, he's got to win for his grandmother. Yeah. Something about it, it's totally real.
Ebert, if he was watching the movie through the lens of an art film or whatever, he would probably have been all those things he's saying you can spin for the positive. For sure. I've read Ebert reviews where he says those things on a positive take.
If it's a Herzog movie, he's like, this dastardly asshole is a brilliant
this
representation.
Man who's so angry all the time.
So, I mean, it just speaks to, I think, to the, like, almost schizophrenic nature of Ebert's, like, when he's at the height of his, powerhouse commercialism, like, I got to give it 2 thumbs, I got to whatever. So that's a bad take, though. I mean, the fact that he invented that swing was so iconic. You know how many times I've actually, like, pulled over to a driving range and tried it? It's better than Billy Madison. The Caddyshack. It's funny because Billy Madison is kind of like a back to school, and Happy Gilmore is kind of like his Caddyshack.
Yep.
And Dangerfield is his god. Those movies are super anti-capitalist in a weird way. It's just like he never actually wants the money.
I know when he gets when he's in the
salmon
office,
sweatpants with the
cutaway
sweater,
t-shirt and the cutoff hooded sweater was cool.
What's interesting is like Sandler has like such a foundation in both like the city and the kind of rural setting. So like he's in an apartment building. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I remember in Dirty Work, they're kind of in a city. Like they needed a scene where she's throwing stuff off the balcony to like get rid of Norm Macdonald. But then he's like walking like 1 block later, then like full on suburbs. So it's just like this interesting conglomeration of like city and suburbs. You know what's cool? I remember when I first saw it, I was like, just seeing like the celebrity golf thing, they do it really well in the movie too from a filmmaking standpoint. It's just like you really feel like you're watching some type of like exhibition game.
That's actually a good point. Every golf game feels like it's being covered by the Golf Channel.
Well, ESPN, the whole ESPN tie-in is pretty cool. You know what's crazy is for me as a kid, you stay home from school sick. And all it's on television is Price is Right.
Well, that's changed. So that's changed now because that was a big deal.
Yeah, but my point is you're watching this movie, you have the comedy records, you have Billy Madison, and Bob Barker shows up, and you're just a kid, and you're like, that's strange. Daytime TV is weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's getting his ass kicked. But
Bob Barker's form is incredible.
He's like a Taekwondo master.
He is like his stance is a real boxer. It's crazy.
His punches look like he's hitting with a steel mechanism, right?
Doesn't look like it's a snap.
His arm is
snap back.
Yes.
It's like bam. He's not just letting it stick.
And he looks wiry and like
it's like Sonny
scrappy.
Liston.
The thing is when you
Lincoln,
it's
like
the shot.
Lincoln was a good fighter.
Yes.
Like imagine like Bob Barker's like an Abraham Lincoln.
It's the shot from when he punches him into the sand and looking up at him. You see he's got the stance. The legs aren't crossed. He's ready.
He's a trained fighter.
Yeah.
Jim McGavin, one of the greatest villains of all time.
Incredible.
One more step, I burn the house down, piss in the ashes.
The Christopher McDonald's performance, it's either that or his performance in Requiem for a Dream. I don't know which one's more evil.
I actually was, for some reason, I went down a Christopher McDonald like rabbit hole on YouTube, and
amazing.
I was watching, and he said that putt that he hits when he goes crazy. He said he had a bet with everybody on the crew that he could hit that putt, and nobody believed him. And it was like the second or third take, and he hit it, and he just went wild. And that was like part of the energy.
It was full method.
Yeah, full method, exactly.
When he proves himself after that beach ball comes onto the green, and he tries to hit it, and it kind of breaks.
That's because he bet. I was telling you, he bet the crew to make that putt.
Oh, that's true.
And he's like, I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to hit it.
But when he hits it, I actually see a bullet come out of his finger.
It's
when
like
he shoots it.
so aggressive with the shake.
Shooter!
Suck on that, baby!
Great.
What was
I
it
love
that we
that
just
moment.
noticed? It's so gross, that these little things. But when he's getting introduced on the stage, Shooter has his back turned.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of like waiting for his moment to turn around.
Right.
It's so like, you really get in his head. It's a really layered character.
They nailed the douchebag. They nailed him so well.
The sweater's perfectly tied.
Yeah.
Well, he's also in Requiem, which is actually.
I think he's incredible in Requiem.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like really.
He's playing another version.
He's a TV host in
He's a
Requiem.
TV host.
Yeah.
But he's playing a version of Shooter.
He's just so scary in that movie. But no, this is probably it though. This is it. I wouldn't say Requiem if it wasn't for Happy Gilmore. So therefore, I mean, I have a hard time imagining anyone but Christopher McDonald, but Costner.
This is like Field of Dreams time.
It would have been what it would have done is it probably would have made someone like Ebert respond to the movie more, because it would have taken you out of the absurdism a little bit and maybe made it too likable, but that might have added a complication that would have made it more like, I don't know, art film friendly or something. But I don't think the movie works with him.
There is the scene with Shooter in the woods with what's his name, the guy from
SCTV.
Yeah, CTV.
Oh, Joe Flaherty.
Yeah. Hey, Shooter! I thought we were gonna get some grub. And
I love that. I love that entire.
Thought we were gonna be
subplot.
friends.
Yeah,
Yeah, the fact that they're like that subtle friendship that's one sided is so awesome.
Another one is like where you got to play it where the ball lies, and it's like I had to hit it off Frankenstein's fat foot. You know what I mean? I love that. But
And he does it.
Yeah.
Shooter, that's two.
Also, wait a second. The auction scene. How are you avoiding the auction scene?
Wait, one more step.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast. I think I have the I think I have the auction scene.
Okay, what do you have?
For me, it's that batting cage with Chubbs. That came a lot because we would be like, okay, in this you're going to be blocking out, holding the good energy, block out the bad. Like it's like a merry-go-round, up, down, and around. You know how many times we did that with Sandler? It's like,
Sandler, the character of Howard, is up, down, and around.
Well, that's what we literally. That was like
a
constant on set when we were talking. That was one that came up a lot.
I feel like we accidentally quote it constantly anyway.
Right.
I mean, it's between Happy Gilmore and his first and second comedy records that just get quoted on set naturally.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. Like I'll look at Sandler and just go to quote something, not realizing it's from Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, that's your thing. You know,
on set, someone says like, "Oh, is that 3 or 4? Is that take 3 or 4?" I was like, "Oh, that's I think that's 4." I was like, "Oh, great, you can count." I was like, "You can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot." And I don't know. It's just these things just keep popping up all the time.
There's that one moment when she yells for Happy. I know that's like a little thing in my head, which is Happy, look out! Like I don't know. There's something about the way that she's screaming for him that for some reason sticks in my head.
It's so awesome to think that Subway would use a golfer to promote their brand. Also, like, what was Subway in 1996? Was Subway popping like it is? That's insane. I didn't know that he was on
really,
it.
but it's like it's reoccurring too. I don't know. He's in there to create some sort of weird alternate reality for the grandmother to get out of, and he's so vicious in like
he's unbelievable.
He's so vicious that you really think, there's all these things that I think I believe happening in the movie. And it's like, I don't want the grandmother to be with that guy.
I think it's a SAG thing.
Because he doesn't actually say a line because we're like, I guess he doesn't have a good agent. We'd always say
the
this.
line he does,
like,
he goes,
that, which isn't a word.
Yeah.
It's not a word. It's something we always picked up on. I don't know why. It was weird.
I think the movie's perfect the way it is. I wouldn't recast anything. I can't think of one character that bothers me. Grandma's but Grandma's grandma. You know what I mean? Yeah. She's just kind of like, and she actually wins her performance in the nasty happy place scene.
Oh, she does.
Because all of a sudden she's like, what? You have another personality?
Yeah.
Oh, how is he so juiced in, that guy, that he can get onto the celebrity? I mean, I guess he's Shooter's boy. Shooter, maybe that car was a tough one. Maybe the car was under Shooter's name, and that's how he got it so close to the course. Big Daddy was the movie that really.
It's like you see
that was like Sandler's '70s film. You know what I mean? That was like that was a character driven, beautiful, complicated character, and the movie's it's the movie that we made us want him, cast him as Howard in a way. He who ran a video store in Philadelphia said this was constantly on the screen.
Yeah.
Constant. It was, he said he's only seen the movie maybe 2 or 3 times, but he's listened to it 1,000 times. And every time he was at work, it was just on because it's the perfect thing for you just to sit, laugh at a scene and move on.
I think this is like a perfect definition of a rewatchable is when you hear the bumper of the studio head and you immediately think of the first music cue that hits, which is like totally what happens here. You hear that
it's universal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I hear the Happy Gilmore scene to this day. It's
Tuesday's Gone, right?
Yes.
That's the first song that hits.
The soundtrack of the movie is incredible. And that's Sandler's taste right there. Yeah. It turned me on to a lot of music. And in a weird way, it's also it is the movie that is Adam Sandler. Even like, the guy who doesn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? The guy who just shows up and is just going to drive it 400 yards.
And it has the kind of craziness of Billy Madison, but also a little bit of the naturalism that you're going to kind of see later.
A little heart.
Yeah.